Hey everybody, my name is Scott. I am the Chief Communications Officer for Hodl4Gold. I go by GoldRhino3 on Twitter, Discord, and Telegram. So if you come into any of those and see me, feel free to stop by and say hey. Um, the reason for this video is we are coming up on our 3-week anniversary of being live. So we launched on January the 5th, and a lot has happened since then. We have definitely had some milestones, and this video is going to cover some of those. So the first thing that I want to do is welcome all of the new PAL holders over to Hodl4Gold. For those of you that do not know, we basically went in and rescued the investors of Project OneWell so that they didn't lose everything. What we ended up doing was swapping 15 to 1 Project OneWell for H4G. All right, so we are diligently working on getting everybody that held Project OneWell as of January the 15th over to H4G. We're having to manually airdrop it, so it's taking a little bit of time, but we are getting them over there. And I'll get into our holder numbers here in a little while. So some of the things that I wanted to do was go over some of the changes that have been made since we launched, since we went live. Okay, so one of the main things is, we launched live with utility, right? We were the first one in the reward space to do that, and we are very proud of it. That utility, of course, is our NFT minter. It's, as far as minting NFTs go, it's really difficult because not only is it expensive, but most of the websites that you have to go to do it are not that easy to follow along with. They don't give instruction. So I kind of wanted to touch on just a little bit of what ours looks like. As you can tell, it is very simple. You put your name, you put the name of the NFT in there, you do your description, you upload your original piece of artwork, and that way, we have to stress original because, copyrights are real and it can come back to bite you. But you upload your original artwork into there, and once your wallet is connected, you will be able to mint, and our minting only costs 0.02 BNB. So basically at the price that BNB is right now, I mean, you're looking at less than $10 to mint an NFT, whereas a lot of sites, range anywhere from $100 all the way up to a couple of BNB, and don't even get me started if it's on the Ethereum network. So we are really trying to not only simplify things, but offer a really good point of entry as far as pricing goes for all of those artists out there who really want to get into minting NFTs. While I'm talking about the subject, our NFT marketplace is on the way. Development is going quite well on that, and we have put a rush on it. So it should be going live here in the next week or two. We're shooting for February the 1st, but you know how things go in development. We want to make sure that it is the product that we want to put out there before we go live with it. And of course, there will be another announcement when that happens. So everybody, you can reach the NFT minter right here on our website, hodl4gold.com, and mint your NFT. Get practicing, right? It doesn't hurt, because once we launch our marketplace, you're going to be able to put your NFT up for sale on there. And we've already got artists that are ready to have collections of theirs minted. So it's going to be big, and there's no reason why the average person, somebody that's never done NFTs before but might be interested, there's no reason why you can't get involved in this. We've made it easy for you to do so. The second thing you'll notice is we have the lottery button there. I'm not going to go to that link right now because, as you know, right now we're on V1 of the lotto, which is more of a sweepstakes. So essentially, all you have to do is hold 10 billion H4G tokens for a minimum of 7 days, and you are eligible for the drawing. To date, we have given over $70,000 in lotto winnings. We're all very happy and excited about that. Um, the third thing that I want to point out is the rewards dashboard. So we started with V1. That didn't last long. We kept V1 for maybe a week, week and a half. And then Memory has gone in and done tons of updates since then. So just to kind of give you an idea, it is called Aurum Analytics, and it is very cool. A lot of analytical tools here, and he is updating it pretty much daily at this point. So once you're here, you can connect to whatever wallet you have. I personally use MetaMask, but you connect Trust Wallet, SafePal, all of those. And once you connect, and you don't even have to connect, you can just put in your wallet address, which is a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't feel safe connecting their wallet. I do. But if you don't, you can always just copy and paste your wallet address in there, and it's going to give you all this information. Okay, so it'll tell you your tokens held, the pending rewards. A lot of people mix up what pending rewards and total rewards are. Your total rewards are the total of what has been paid out to you so far. I want you to keep in mind that when you look at the total rewards, that does not include, if you were a day one buyer, the airdrop that we did for rewards during the time frame where we were having the issues. So your total rewards will not include that amount, but it is everything that you have included outside of that airdrop. Okay. We have 813 trillion tokens that are in the reward supply. That is not 100% of our token supply, but we have several wallets that are excluded from rewards for different reasons. So we like to be upfront and transparent on things like that. Okay, so total rewards paid to holders, excluding the airdrop. I'll get to the airdrop here shortly. We've already paid out over $723,000 in under 3 weeks, guys. That's big numbers right there. And it's actually really close to $1 million by the time you add in the airdrop, and it tops $1 million when you add the airdrop and the lotto. So really exciting stuff there. Now, here's the cool thing. If you keep track of your investments, right, if you know how much money you have put in, even a round amount that you have put into H4G, you can come down here and you can type in, right, how much you've got already put in. Let's say you put in $1,100. It's going to calculate the price that you paid per token, right, and the price that you paid per token once you have received your rewards, which is basically, by now, if you were a day one holder, you should have almost covered your initial buy-in. So that's amazing. So just to kind of give you an idea, this is my small wallet. All right, this is just one that I've been buying with my rewards, right? So if you can tell, my total reward so far, 19 bucks. I hold just over 100 billion in this wallet. Keep in mind, that was not always the case, right? I started with about 4 billion and I've worked my way up with rewards to that number, okay? So I've gotten $19 in BUSD rewards. Just over, let's see, I started this wallet about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. So that's not bad for 100 billion, right? And let's face it, with the down market, the way that it's going, has been going, everybody's volume's down a little bit, and ours is no different, and I'll get to that shortly. So if you can tell, my price per paid per token is actually really, now I need to change that because that's not how much I have invested in this. I think I have somewhere in the neighborhood of about I want to say $700. It's probably actually less than that, but so $700. So yeah, my price paid right now is actually really good. So that's really cool. You can go down here a little bit and you're going to actually be able to see what your bag size, how much you hold, is going to bring you based on where we're at volume wise, right? So if we're at 500,000 volume a day, my daily would be about $9, a little under $9 a day. If we're at a million, it'd be at about $17 a day. Now, I'm going to tell you, with all the things that we have coming up, the NFT marketplace, the DEX, the launch pad, and the things that we haven't even told you about yet, yeah, that million, that 2.5 million, those will be small figures in a matter of months. Okay, so just be prepared for that. So let's go from the million. So daily, I would be bringing in a little over $17 a day with this bag size. You can click on weekly, and with this bag size at a million, I'd be bringing in about $120 a week. Monthly, at a million volume, 521 monthly. Look, think about this for a second. You hold 1 billion tokens, right? And right now, 1 billion tokens, or excuse me, 100 billion tokens is worth somewhere around $700. So you put $700 in, right? And at a million volume, which is going to be low here soon, right? That's 521. So the first month, you've almost made your money back. The second month, you've definitely made your money back from that initial investment. Now, here's the cool thing: $521. Think about what you could do with $521 every month. Just passive income, right? I mean, that's a couple of bills, power bill, car payment, you know. You could do a lot with that. You know, take your significant other on a couple of dates. You know, you break that down into a week, that's over $100 a week. You know, that could be a nice dinner out once a week. You know, so there's tons of things that you could do with your passive income that you'll be getting from H4G. And then yearly, right? So at a million volume, which, like I said, is going to be low here soon, you're bringing in $6,000 a year over that. I mean, guys, that's a no-brainer right there, you know. So Memory updates this all the time. So he's always adding new features, tweaking things. You know, he basically is making this for the things that he would want to see on a dashboard and from the feedback that we're getting from the community on what they would like to see. Okay, and speaking of the community, just like on our website where you can get our Twitter, Discord, and Telegram, you can also get it right here too. Okay, so we try to make it as acceptable or accessible to everybody as we possibly can. Okay, so one of the biggest things that we have done over the last under 3 weeks is we rescued the Project One Well holders. They were put in a bad situation by, you know, just things happening with the leadership of that project. I honestly don't know the details. I don't think the details matter. What does matter is a lot of people lost a lot of money. So H4G tries to stand on ethics, right? We try to do the right thing, and what we were able to do was bring those investors over, and we actually created a splash page just for doing so. We are in the process of airdropping 15 to 1. So for every 15 Project One Whale tokens, PAL, you get one H4G. And so we've got the spreadsheet of all the wallets that held at the proper time, which was January the 15th at a certain time. We cut it off. If you're watching this, please do not buy any more PAL. Okay, the liquidity is dried up, and you're not going to be able to do anything with it. So just accept this as a warning. Please do not buy any more PAL. The project is essentially dead. Okay, so if you'll notice, we've got our video up here. I'm going to play that real quick because I just love watching it. I swear I've watched it 100 times. That's no joke. Twice as big, twice as strong. Guys, there's a reason why H4G doesn't call themselves an army or a legion or any of this other stuff that everybody else does. We're H4G family, right? And we treat each other like family. If you come into our Discord or you're watching this and you're from Discord, you know. Granted, just like any family, there's some dysfunction, but we all care about each other. And a big portion of why we did this for the PAL holders is because yes, it grew our base, right? But also as an investor that's lost money, and everybody on our team can pretty much understand what that feels like. We didn't want those people to suffer for somebody else's mess up or whatever it was, right? So that's why we did that. So all you have to do now is, like I said, we're airdropping the H4G into the PAL holders' wallets. As of right now, you don't have to send your PAL to the contract that we had initially set up because the liquidity is dried up. So all you have to do is add the H4G contract address into your wallet so that you can see your H4G once you get it. We've already sent over 1,000 PAL holders their H4G, so you should be able to see it if you're one of the ones who have received. You also need to add Binance Peg BUSD. That way you can see your rewards as you get them for just holding H4G. Okay, guys, again, this is something we're really excited about, where we're really just proud that we could make this happen. All right, so welcome all of you PAL people. Now let's get into the nitty gritty, and I'm not going to take up much more of your time. So again, this is that same wallet that I was showing you. If you'll notice, the chart overall isn't looking too awful bad when you consider the rest of the market. But let me show you what's really neat. When you compare this to the BNB chart, it's really on pace, right? As a matter of fact, it's trending a little bit above what the BNB is. So we're really, really happy with that. And with everything that we have in the pipeline, it's really a good sign that we're retaining holders, which I'm going to show you here in just a second, but B, that we do have that growth, right? So speaking of holders, as of right now, we are at 3,086 holders. All right, we're pretty excited about that. We're going to be breaking 3,100 tonight. I feel it. And so our goal is to get to 5,000 within about a month and a week. So we've got 2 weeks to get another 1,900 plus holders, and I don't see any reason why we won't do that, especially since we are constantly bringing over a couple of hundred PAL holders a day. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about our social media and then I will let you all go for the night. And I'm going to jump in Discord and start up a Rhino voice. So take a look at our Twitter. If you haven't already followed us, please do so. We always post a lot of our information there, like our contests. I do want to take a minute to shout out at Rheumatic Fanatic. He's known as QSTAD in our Discord server, but he just won one B&B from a contest we had. We wanted to run a contest that basically the holders and our community gave a reason on why they love H4G. And QSTAD just put together an amazing video and really got his point across. And I recommend going on there and watching it, guys. Like, I know I'm a member of the team and you're hearing this stuff from me, but that's one of our investors. That's somebody who believes in us from the outside of the team. So listen to what he has to say. It really is good. Our lottery winners from this past Friday, and then of course here is a sneak peek of what our NFT marketplace is going to look like. We're so excited about that. So amazing. Can't wait. And then our Discord, guys. So if you haven't been on our Discord yet, the link is on our homepage and on Aurum Analytics. It'll get you into our Discord. If you'll notice, this is what it's all about, right? We're so close to 1 million distributed rewards. We're going to hit that probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. We're super stoked about that. Major milestone. Just excited. We've got a scam alerts page. You know, all of these tokens, if you have any sort of success at all, there's scams related to them. People pop up trying to pretend. We even had somebody pretend that they were our CEO, Rose, trying to get people to sign up for something or whatever. We'll never do anything like that. So if that happens to you, please report it. But we have a scam alerts channel set up just in case. Also, we have all types of other things, airdrops and just crazy stuff, right? Just fun. We try to keep our Discord fun and engaging. If you notice up here, we have memory/Rhino voice. So me, I'm Gold Rhino. That's where the Rhino voice came from. We added Memory on there. He is our lead developer, and he's in there just as often as I am, mainly because we love being in front of the community and giving our community that access that you don't get with other projects. We don't do weekly or monthly AMAs. We're in Rhino voice daily. Most days. Every now and then, like this weekend, we skipped a day. We weren't in there yesterday much, but we try to be in there at least twice a day, if not once. So hop into Memory Voice/Rhino Voice when you see us in there. You can ask us questions. Most of the time we're just talking crypto and stuff like that. There's a lot of good information. Okay, so guys, those are the things that I really wanted to cover with you. We're really excited about the future. You know, one of the big things that we did to start this was we promised ourselves that we would always under promise and over deliver, right? And just on a final note, right, if you go down and look at our roadmap on the website, you'll notice we've already checked off all of these things: weekly lottery drawing, NFT minting DApp launch, lottery platform launch. All of these things are already done. We are already listed on CoinMarketCap. CoinGecko is coming soon. They just because people keep asking, they keep for some reason pushing our listing back. But we are working on it. We are getting it solved, and it will be solved. Okay, and like I said earlier, the NFT marketplace launch, that's coming very soon. and that stuff was just for Q1 of 2022, right? We're we're not even close to being halfway into that, and we're already working on things in phase three, or excuse me, phase two, and really phase three as well. But update the lottery utility. We've been working on that. Um, let's see, play to earn game. We've got a team member that is solely dedicated to getting the play to earn game up and running. And he is well ahead of schedule. Look forward to little bits and pieces of that here coming up in the next couple of weeks. So, guys, lots of milestones over the first 3 weeks, and we're not even to that 3 week point yet. I want to thank all of the holders. I want to thank all of the family. If you're thinking about investing in us, I promise you, we work 24/7. Right? We have team members from all over the globe. If one of us is asleep, the other one is awake. Yeah, I mean, there's 10 of us, and we all bring different skill sets. So you can feel safe putting your money in us. We really are working very hard to do everything that we said we're going to do. And we've even got a couple of surprises coming that aren't even on the roadmap that we're really excited about. That'll be coming out in the next few weeks. So stay tuned. Thank you for giving me the time and watching this. And if you're a holder already, thank you for believing in us. And I can't wait to come back in a week or two and do another update on just the amazing things that have happened in the next 2 weeks. Thank you, and I hope you all have a good night.